Well, part one, we've seen the 55 here have a problem, and that as we speak. They don't go too good without a drive shaft.
Dumping no Fords with this.
Oh, it broke the U-joint. So you see a burnout in one episode of the channel here, and then we'll see the drive shaft coming back. Yeah, at least it made it to a burnout. So this is part of it, guys. You start racing and start beating on something, you find out in a hurry what holds up and what don't. How do you test it? You lay on to it. It's better here than at the track, going 2 hours away to the racetrack and having that happen, right? So that's another upgrade the car will be needing, and I'm sure Adam will be taking care of that. How do you get a Chevy back home?
With a Ford.
You tow it with a Ford. Anyway, some things happen no matter what brand you have.
Most unreliable Ford made too. Exploded.
Yeah.
They call them a race.
Yeah, well, my Explorer was pretty good. I had a couple problems with it, but Adam got this truck here, picked this up a while back, and it's surprising how comfortable it is inside. And he changed the interior in it, put different seats in it.
Stock seats, though, the cloth ones were nice.
Yeah, even the cloth ones, he put the leather in it. But where's that leave you now? Universal joint, or are you going to upgrade the drive shaft?
Probably broke the splits on it that hold it in, is what I'm going to assume. The straps. I'm going to probably buy a good drive shaft and probably just a stock set of straps for the time being, because I'm not investing money into this gear. I got the other rear over there.
Well, the thing is, it's better that it happened here. Like I said, you weren't around here. I was talking to the channel.
I broke the ends off the U-joint.
Better here than at the track 2 hours away.
Yeah, it broke the ends off the U-joint. The ends are all in pieces.
I tell you, and I don't mean anything bad by it when I say that the Mustangs will spoil you. These are the problems I used to run into with my Chevelles and stuff. And
well, if it happens now, I can fix it and make it so it don't. That's the whole purpose of beating the crap out of it out here.
but that's why I say that the guys that have Mustangs don't realize how
lucky they are.
Yeah, we had problems. We had problems with the rears in these cars, any of the Chevelles, even the old Fords. The way the universal joints were, that we had problems keeping universal joints on them back in the day. That was the Fords too, not just the Chevys. That's just how they're designed, and it didn't take much to break them. Actually, my Granada spit one out, and that was far from a race car. So
I knew it was a dry shaft too.
well, it's good that it was dry shaft. That's all it was. You know.
You gotta fix that trans though, because that trans shifts. Them linkages are all jacked up. Them fine and stuff under there. I couldn't even get it to go into third gear just driving it normal.
Well, you haven't had a chance to do everything you got to do.
To buy a linkage kit for it.
What gear is in it? You said.
A 273 is in it. Why does that long doggy burnout for a quarter mile?
Yeah. I was firing them up though. Got the slicks on it, and I mean. Yeah, only
now I got to switch them and wear the other side.
Open and rear, but still.
Well, I got one at 25 pounds, the other one's at 18. I was hoping it would make the rear lock a little bit, but it didn't.
Yeah, that works sometimes. That was one of my tricks back in the day.
Or
No, I have drinks with me in the car. Appreciate it though. So anyway, the first thing we thought about was it might have been the rear let loose, which this is the rear that's going in the car. And this is supposed to be one of the stronger ones. How strong? I don't know. We do listen to other people from what they know and say about some of this stuff, because we've never tested it. But I used to run the 12 volts back in my day, and I never had any problem too much with the 12 volt. 10 volt, a little different story. It didn't take too much to take one of them out for some reason. It's like I say, people say you guys are Mustang guys and Ford guys. The stuff that these little Mustangs take, the rears, and for the most part, I'm just saying up to around 10 seconds, the stuff you can get away with the Mustangs and the Fox body and the 8.8 T5, some people wipe them out, some people know how to make them last. I've been pretty fortunate with them, but that's all depending on how you adjust your clutch, believe it or not. You put a clutch in there, it's too aggressive and it breaks the trans. And some guys don't want to hear that, but that's true. Some of the things we're going to talk about, Adam actually is thinking about doing a live, and he was wondering how many people wanted to watch that, and he was going to discuss some of this stuff. So if any of you guys are interested in seeing that, on his channel he has a little post up if you guys would like to see a live or ask questions, and he was going to answer the questions. Now, he's never done a live before, so it's going to take a little bit for him to figure out how to do it, but that's one of the things he's willing to do to try to help the community with when it comes to racing, and especially with some of the tricks he's found, and to get by with stock parts and stuff. A lot of guys don't have money to invest to upgrade everything, and it's getting harder for people that have money. So for the guys that are just trying to have a little bit of fun, he has a few tricks to the trade. So if you're content, especially like going 12 seconds or 13s or 11s, he has some real budget ideas. So if you're interested in any of that right there, go over to Adam's channel and leave him a comment, because I'm going to tell you, if there's no comments there, there's not a whole lot of incentive to do something like that, because it takes time to put something together, and you have to take time out of your day to do these YouTube videos. And the guys that do this stuff on YouTube, they know how much time they invest in doing this kind of stuff. And there's a few guys I know that do the lives, and they do a wonderful job, and we've never done it before. And for Adam to be willing to do that, I think it's a good thing, trying to help people out. Because that's what it's mostly going to be on his live. It's going to be answer questions about some of the things you guys might need to know that are new to the game, or guys like me that are old to the game, and you might not have been around for a while with a car, and you may pick up a little Fox body and say, how much can you do to these cars before you have a problem? Stock stuff. He'll answer them questions. But like I said, guys, jump over there and leave him a comment, because so far there's only been a few comments, and I put my little 2 cents in on it. I didn't know Adam was going to post that, and I put my little sarcastic remark on there. But anybody that's interested in that, leave a comment, because like I said, it takes a little bit of incentive to want to do stuff like this. If nobody's going to watch, then there's no sense in doing it. So that's as simple as I can put it. And that way it helps him plan out what would be a good time to do a live. And a lot of times you have people that they work and they can't watch, and so if somebody gets on there and says, I'd like to see you do something like that, and then it lets them know what day would be a good day to do it too. So you'd actually put that in your comment if you're interested in this. So I badgered my thinking on this stuff enough, and we'll see how many comments we get with you fellas wanting us to go live or answer questions, and we'll take it from there. So I'm going to show you the car one more time, because that's what I like to see when people do these videos. I like to see the car do what I expect from videos. You don't need to see my pretty face too much. I don't want to make anybody jealous, you know what I mean? So, and of course you guys know that it's sarcasm. That's not something I'm serious about. Most of you guys know that I kid around a lot. But there you go, fellas. You got to see it do a burnout. And I'm anxious to see how it would run hooking up and with the gear in it. So we'll see what maybe this thing will do. Like I said, it's going to take a little planning to get to the track, but we are planning on that. So I just don't want to say too much and then it don't happen, because I've told you guys before, I've said things and it takes longer sometimes to do what you want to do and to get things up and running, as you know, watching me with my stuff. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later. Take care, everybody. God bless.